Hello beautiful people, it's Bridget. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having an awesome day. And today's video is going to be on Boxycharm for December 2018. Now, this is a $21 a month monthly subscription service for makeup, beauty, and skincare products. And if you like makeup, this is a good way to go because you get over $100 worth of value in each box for only $21 a month. So you get a whole bunch of different products you probably wouldn't try for a discounted price. So that's cool. I like trying different things from here because a lot of times I don't know what's going to be in here, and it's brands that I'm like, oh, I wanted to try that but never bit the bullet on, so now I get to try it for a cheaper price. They do send this to me, but I also buy it for myself because I do like the subscription service. And I do have an affiliate link down below if you want to sign up for Boxycharm, but you don't have to sign up for me. It's completely fine. So let's go ahead and get started unboxing this and seeing if this box is actually worth it. I do want to go ahead and point out that I did order the Boxy Luxe for myself. It is the $50 box with over a $300 value in it, which this is the more popular option, but if you want to see like the fancy version that happens every 3 months, I'm going to do that unboxing soon, so keep an eye out for that. And now let's start talking about this month's Boxycharm. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started with the unboxing for December. So this is the box. It's a much more narrow box. Usually I'm kind of used to like a more fat box. This one's pretty narrow, so I'm not sure how much is in here. And this is the inside of our box. I can see Tarte right off the bat, so that's a good sign for me because I really like Tarte products. In here, the theme for this month is "'Tis the Season" with a little flamingo for some reason. Why is that relevant? I don't know. So the first thing we see in here is from Tarte. It is the Tarteist Shimmering Lip Paint. I really like Tarte products. This is in the shade Insta Famous. They may be boring colors a lot of the times, but their quality is always really good, so I'm not going to be disappointed with this product probably. Although shimmering does like not sound my style. So, alright, this is the shade Insta Famous. It's like a beautiful rose gold. It's like a peach with gold shimmery glitters in it. I don't even know if holding it is right because you can't really see how pretty it is. It's definitely peach and gold colored. I personally wouldn't wear this because I don't like glittery things, but it's really cute and it's a lip paint, so it probably will dry down really well like the rest of their lip paints. Like their mattes dry down really well, so I think this will too. Next up is this Cosmetics Detox Activated Charcoal Mask. This brand is cruelty-free just like Tarte's. I'm not sure. I'm gonna break the seal so we can try this out a little bit. I'm just gonna put it on my hand instead of my face, but okay, so it is just like a regular gray. Let's try to smooth it out and see how it feels. Oh, it's very smooth. Sometimes with these charcoal masks, it's pretty gritty. This has like a little baby bit of grit in it, but it's very smooth, blends out very well. And I'm gonna leave this on my hand in a very thin layer to see how it dries. So next in here we have a little palette. This is a Wander Beauty Wondrous Dusk to Dawn Blush and Highlighter Palettes. We never get blush or highlighter palettes in here, so I already did my blush and highlight, but we will see. So this is the box for it. It's very cute, and then on the back it's a little bit darker. There's appears to be 3 shades: City Lights, Havana Lights, and Tuscan Sunrise. So this is the actual palette, and this is the highlighter and blush palette. It's pretty cute. These little thin pans with like these kind of colors in it reminds me so much of the Back Talk palette by Urban Decay. It's pretty cute. The Tuscan Sunrise color I probably wouldn't use just because it's like a shimmery peachy color, but this shade right here I would definitely use, and this will be a beautiful lid topper. It does look like, well, let's swatch it. I think this would be a beautiful highlighter for a medium to deeper complexion, but for me, it's a little bit too dark of a highlight, but I could also layer this up with another highlighter to make it work if I wanted to. Yeah, I don't know, this is pretty cute. Like, if I could wear the highlighter, I'd probably reach for this a lot, but since I can't wear the highlighter, I don't think I'll get much use out of it. But this highlight color in the, this blush color in the middle, definitely my kind of blush, kind of like a mauvier blush. So next up, I have not seen under here yet. Feels like a palette. This is the Protege. This is Supa Beauty. So this is the biggest thing in the palette. It is the Suva Beauty Protege palette. I knew about this going into the Boxy Luxe because you get like an option of 2 things you could get, and I chose this one, so maybe I should have chose the hair thing for Boxy Luxe because if my regular boxes give me this. I don't know. I love Supa Beauty. They're a great brand. They're also one of the few brands who actually watch YouTubers' videos and stuff and interact with them, and like they'll email me once in a while and be like, "Hey, thanks for mentioning our product here and there," and I appreciate that. I feel appreciated. So Suva Beauty's quality is also really good. This is the Protege palette. It's got some weight to it. It's a lot heavier than this. It's kind of like what you would assume a magnetic palette feels like. I like the cover. It's very fancy, but I don't like the layout. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't like the layout of this palette. So this is the palette itself. I like that it's symmetrical, but I don't like having different shapes of pans typically. Like in small occasions I'll be okay with it, but like I don't like the layout. The colors in here are very wearable. I think a lot of people would actually use the colors in this palette a lot just because they're not super bold and crazy where a lot of people are like intimidated by it, and they're not very boring either where people like me are like, I think this is a really good color scheme for this palette. I love the light matte bases in here. We have two highlighters. You have a Era highlighter, which we will swatch in a second, and then we have Theory, which is this beautiful icy pink. We have two mattes right here. We have a light pink Poetic and then like a cream of Tact. The shimmers are in the middle, Structure and Balance. I think it's kind of nice. We have matte, shimmer, and then matte. These other two are matte, and it's Aesthetic and Conscious. So it's definitely a really easy palette. I think if you are unexperienced with eyeshadow, this is a palette you should definitely think about getting, even if it's not in the Boxycharm itself, because it makes sense. Like, we have the highlighters, great for your inner corner highlight or great for your regular face highlights, and then it makes it really easy to build your own look with the layout of the palette in here. So you start out, you set your lid or you set your crease area with a nice matte, and you start building up colors with these two. Move on to the shimmer on your lid and then deepen it up with one of these colors. It's just so easy. I really like how easy it is to build looks with this palette. I'm not sure the quality yet, so we can try this out. Meanwhile, the charcoal mask, I did a very thin layer, is dry now, and I'm just going to try to rub it off my hand. This is going to be one of those charcoal masks you have to wash off. It doesn't really want to like peel up on you and stuff. A lot of charcoal masks, when you rub your fingers crossed when they're dry, they kind of come off and peel off your skin. This isn't one of those. This is like a kind of wash off your skin kind of mask. So I took a second and washed the stuff off of my hand. It was very easy to remove. I just put a little bit of water and it came right off. So it's very easy to remove it from your skin for the charcoal masks. You don't have to worry about this being difficult to remove. Unlike that lace face mask we got a couple weeks ago, or like a month or two ago, that thing was the devil, and I do not suggest the Dermovia lace mask. It was terrible. So I want to go ahead and try out some of the products from this box, so I'm going to prime my lid with a little bit of concealer. So I'm going to go ahead and set this concealer. I'm going to dip into both of these mattes and kind of mix them together. We're going to go into Poetic and Tact right here. I'm just going to set that crease area. There's a little bit of fallout in the pan with these shades, but it's nothing bad. So next, I want to deepen up my crease area with the color Aesthetic, which is like this berry color. Doesn't match my outfit, but I think that's okay. I'm now dipping back into that color Tact, which is the cream matte, and I'm going to blend out the edges. Now, if you wanted this shade Aesthetic to be exactly like the bright berry color, just don't set the concealer and go ahead and start blending on top of the wet concealer. Personally, I just think it's easier to blend with the concealer already set, so that's what I do. Now I'm going to dip into the shade Conscious, which is the dark matte brown, and I'm just going to darken up the outer corner. Alright, that one was a little more pigmented than I expected, honestly. So next, I want to dip into the highlighter. I'm going to go into Era right here, and I'm going to put it in the inner lid with my finger, just because that's how I apply my shimmers. And I don't really want to dip into the orange color. Ooh. Now I'm going to dip into the shimmer shade Structure and put that on the outer lid area. That one's beautiful. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I like this one better than the highlighter. I'm then going to go back into those two mattes and kind of blend with the shimmer. Alright, so I'm going to leave the lower lash line blank, and I'm going to go do my mascara and lashes, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so this is the finished look with the mascara, lashes, and lipstick on, and I want to go ahead and apologize for this video, because in the process of me coming back in here with my lipstick on, I realized that on this little card, there was another thing in the box. It was just like underneath the foam and stuff. It was like in this little corner, so I didn't see it. But this is the Bodyography Heatherberry Lip Pencil. I love the fact that this is like a mauve-ier color. I am going to swatch this on my hand for you so we can see it. But unfortunately, I already have lipstick on. This looks exactly like the color, though. This is so cute. Let's swatch this one out. I'm going to do like a really big, wide swatch so we can get like a really good test of the color. Very beautiful. Personally, I like retractable lip liners. But I know a lot of people like sharpening them. Or if you're like a real makeup artist, you want to clean it. You want to sharpen the whole thing off. Beautiful color. I'm going to use this a ton because I love mauve pink lipsticks. And the lipstick I'm wearing today is a Tarte lip paint because I'm not a fan of this color in here, but I wanted to show you that they are really pretty. Now, overall, let's talk about the products in the box and if I think this month's Boxycharm was worth it. So let's talk about the eyeshadow, which was the main thing we tested in today's video, the Protege palette. I love it. Personally, the layout is a little bit weird to me. That's just personal preference. Love the heavy, kind of magnetic-y feel packaging. It's very beautiful. And then on the inside, the highlighters right here that I put on like the inner lid. Beautiful, stunning, love it. I definitely want to dip into this one next because I love an icy pink. I like the fact that there are 4 mattes and only 2 shimmers in here because let's face it, not every palette in the world needs a million shimmer metallics in it. It just needs like a good amount of mattes. So if you have hooded lids like me, a lot of the mattes are better for you and I really appreciate that about this palette. I think the color composition is very good. These are all very wearable colors and they're really easy to blend together and make a really easy look. Like I think it'd be kind of hard to mess this up. My look today, very sloppy, very easy to apply, but I think it looks cute anyways. I don't know, you guys can let me know about that. This palette retails for $34, which is more than the box cost me, so I'm definitely happy with this. The next thing we went over was the Wander Beauty Wondrous Dusk to Dawn palette. I think it's kind of cool we get 2 palettes in this month's box. Like, that's pretty cool. I didn't try this out per se, but this is like a first impressions. I think it's really cute. Wander Beauty has great quality products. This is normally priced $26, which again, is more than the box cost me. I loved the highlighter here, which is really pretty, just a little bit too dark for me, but if I wanted to put like a base highlighter on, I could go over it with this one for like a little more gold to it. We didn't try the blush, but blushes are so easy. Ooh, that's really cute actually. Ooh. It's like a silky kind of color. I thought this would be more matte. It looks matte in the pan, but it's like a really, like a nice silky. And then this one right here is like a shimmery matte, which is kind of more of a peach. I definitely think I would use this shade a lot because I love a mauve color and this is really cute and compact. I hate things that are super bulky, so this is really cute. I think I'll use it a lot. I personally wouldn't pay $26 for this in particular, but because we're getting so much of a value out of the box, I'm happy with this. The next thing is the charcoal face mask. I'm going to try this out tonight and I'll leave you updated in the description box if anything goes wrong. But overall, like the way it felt on the hand and the way it dried down, the way it removed really easily, I think this would be great for people like me with sensitive skin, especially since it is cruelty-free and charcoal is really good for your skin apparently because everyone uses it. The Cosmetics charcoal mask is $30 normally priced and I personally think that's a lot of money for a mask. But when it's in here, I feel better about it because I didn't have to pay the full price for all these products. And then the last thing we have in here is the Tarte Shimmering Lip Paint in Insta Famous. If you guys get a different shade, I'd love to know what you got if you got one that wasn't shimmering. And then we have this is normally priced $20. So really good price. I paid $21 I think for the matte one. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I'm very happy with this month's box, but I am a little bit concerned for the Boxy Luxe, like what's coming out. I guess we'll see when that gets here if that's really worth the extra price because it is $50 instead of $21. So we'll do that unboxing when it gets here too. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Again, if you want to sign up for Boxycharm, you can use my link down below or not. It's completely up to you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.